Hey, my name is PolishLynx. Let's continue this irae. I stopped as a strange sensation assaulted me. I felt as if someone had called out my name. The first change that occurred since we started walking this endless and completely deserted corridor. Were my ears playing tricks on me? I couldn't hear a thing anymore, nor did anyone touch me. Still, I felt as if someone had been playing with the hair on the back of my head. Overtaken by the conspicuous sensation, I turned around. There was nothing behind me, only an endless corridor as far as the eye could see. There would have been no point in starting to walk all the way back now. The sheer abnormality of this place had finally begun to sink in. I felt like I had walked at least 10 kilometers, but this golden corridor still refused to end. I was probably trapped here. The path might have looked like a straight line, but I bet it was interdimensionally looped or something. As such, walking forward was the only option available to a man of my disposition. If I started to act unlike myself now, I bet I'd end up trapped here forever, and I had no time to waste in a stupid place like this. I had to save humor, and so I turned on my heel to face forward, but... This couldn't have been right. The scene resorted to my conscience grew dim, and I felt bile rising up my throat. And within this state of near intoxication, a scent of roses and fresh blood reached my nostrils with sickening clarity. What the hell was going on? Kasumi. What was it saying? What did it want from me? The inexplicable voice was familiar, to the point I knew who it belonged to. But I wouldn't acknowledge it. I simply couldn't accept the reality this phenomenon hinted at. So I cut that shit out. Stop making me listen to it. Stop trying to make me take in that nonsensical truth. I resolved to win and come back alive. I swore not to lose a single friend. I needed a place to come back to, because without it I would no longer be able to push forward. I couldn't let myself fall to my knees in a place like this. Got it. So cut that shit out already. There'd be time for regrets later. I could make peace with the fact that at another date I'd be unable to move forward and do what was important if I started looking back now. I might have only been deluding myself, turning my back on reality, but I couldn't fall apart yet. I had a mission to fulfill. I couldn't let go of the few people I still had left. I had to keep my eyes on the living. I was that kind of guy. I'd always want to focus on what was right in front of me. Don't drag me down to a past I couldn't save. My vision suddenly grew completely dark. I heard the voice of a child, which honestly sounded more like a growl of a starved dog. He starved, he hungered, he would tear into the flesh of his prey, quenching his thirst with their blood. Pitter patter, droplets of blood fell from the ceiling, and a crimson rose sprouted from where they landed the ground. Moments later I found myself in front of a garden of blood smeared in crimson and black. Who the heck are you? Wait, don't tell me it's freaking Wilhelm. And in its center stood a boy that kept as a street urchin. He was so thin his bones showed, with a complexion pallid as a ghost. I could tell he suffered from malnutrition from a single glance.
What?
But at the same time, I felt like the kid was no victim. He had no air of suffering about him. He was a predator, regardless where he was born or how he was raised. All he cared about was hunting prey.
ああ、まあ別に珍しいこっちゃね。こんなもんは単に言い回しの問題で、よくいや前向きっていうことさ。壁があるとするだろ。落とし穴があるとするだろ。前に進めなくて困難な時、どうするかっつだけの話なんだよ。あるやつは引き返す。あるやつは迂回する。そしてあるやつは立ち止まる。そうさ、どれも間違いじゃねえ。どれもそいつの選択だ。俺やお前はぶち当たってぶち壊す。ぶっ殺して排除する。それしか選べねえっていうだけだ。間違いじゃねえだろ。おかしくなんかねえだろ。てめえの人生誰が文句なんざ言えるんだよ。壁の種類が健全ならよ、バカども褒めたたえるんじゃねえのかな。
That's definitely Wilhelm.
君は努力の人だ。血の熱い人だ。逃げずに立ち向かう勇気と志を持っている。素晴らしいよ。感動した。じゃあよ、今もいつもの俺たちらしく行こうや。
Three silhouettes appeared in the darkness.
霞
And
白本庄
こいつらはトラバサミだ。
the kid glanced at the tree and spat on the ground.
壁じゃねえがよ。こっちの足を引き上がる。どこにも行くな行かないで。ずっとこのままここにいて。
You know what? Now that I think about it, those two had kind of a crazy thing they did in one of the, well, actually basically in the previous route, so Mari's route. What if they were to do the same thing also in this route? If you know what I mean exactly.
ボケが表へっつんだよな。
The three remained silent and motionless in the darkness, but felt like their eyes were trying to tell me something.
痛い、助けて、怖い、置いてかないで。
That they were suffering.
誰のせいだと思ってるの？誰が悪いと思ってるの？あなたが助けてくれないからこうなったんじゃない。だから責任取って優しくして見捨てないでよ、忘れないでよ。勝手に思い出になんかしないでよ。私たちはずっとこんなに辛いのに。
You know what? Okay, you might be saying that, but I'm pretty sure Shiro wouldn't say something like that.
しょうがないとか主義じゃないとか、きっとあいつらそんなことは望んでないとか、都合のいい自分理論で私たちを無視しないでよ。
Don't forget us, don't ignore us, we're right here. Stop mocking the feelings of the dead by conveniently forgiving yourself and putting everything behind you, you spineless little bitch.
生き返りたいのに。
Who gave the right to deny the cravings of the dead? I felt like a soundless voice condemned me.
助けてよ、抱きしめて。
Did they suddenly all become worthless after they died?
この薄情者、お前に人を愛する資格はない。
That was when I first felt that my mental makeup might fall apart.
うるせえんだよ。
A spray of blood hit me in the face. The kid decimated half of Shiro's head with a single punch.
知るかアホが、死人は腐れよ。ごちゃごちゃくだらねえこと抜かしてんじゃねえ。なあよ、こいつら鬱陶しいだろ。邪魔くせえよな。いらねえよな。だったら俺たちらしく排除しようや。
I reached out in an attempt to stop him, but ended up being too late.
こいつらはトラバサミだ。噛みついてすがりついて絡みついて離れね
The
え。
kids kicked her Hondo's torso from her legs.
じゃあどうする？座り込んで一緒に腐るか？ああ、それも一つの選択だがよ。俺たちは俺たちらしく足引きちぎってでも進むんだよ。痛えのなんだの知ったこっちゃねえ。
He cared not for the pain of loss. He didn't care whether he lost his legs or arms.
俺らは牙だけあればいい。
The kid bit through Kasumi's neck, tearing her whole head off.
ほら、自由だぜ。
Crimson blood rained down on us.
てめえがやろうとしてるのはこういうことだ。
The scent of blood was so potent I grew dizzy.
白状？冷酷？人間味がない？ざけんな、これが人間だ。俺らてめえのルールに生きてんだよ。素直で強固で前向きだ。後ろなんざ見ていたらどこにも行けねえだろうがよ。
That indeed sounded a lot like what I said. I only had space for the living in my heart. I'd never make any progress if I allowed myself to be occupied with the past. He might have expressed the notion with a little bit more passion, but we thought the same thing. That was indeed my own motto, he rephrased. Kasumi, Shiro, Honjo, I let go of them as the past, eradicate them from my mind, and never look back. Walls, pitfalls, traps. I took care of them by attacking them head-on. Why? Because I knew no other way. What the hell was the alternative?
しかしだ。
The kid made it sound like it was something he had just remembered.
ここに鍵があるとしよう。
He pointed at the shrubbery of countless roses.
この中のどれか一つ罠を外す鍵がある。と言ったらお前はどうする？
The choice would be obvious.
無論簡単には探せないぜ。なんせこれだけあるんだからな。ミスって積まれる2000や3000は出るだろうさ。加えてこっちはトラバサミにかかってる。手届く範囲は狭いしよ。やるだけ無駄になるかもしれねえ。つまり積みやすいと思う花。実際簡単に取れるもんを片っ端から取っていく。素手でやるんだ手も痛えさ。一つ積むたびトゲが刺さって線もやる頃にゃズタズタだ。それでも
Would I still do it?
足引きちぎって失って欠損抱えながら進むの嫌ならバラの1000や万ぐらい構わねえだろ。と思うなら俺は止めねえよ。選びな。お前の本音を見せろ。
A bear trap peered out of nowhere and dug into my leg. I lost my balance and fell face first into the crimson bed of roses. It felt like blood, like a heart, like life.
鍵
One of those roses was apparently dead. I'd have to get through 1,000 or 2,000 or maybe even more, but one of them might lead me out of this trap. This trap would allow me to get my legs, something crucial to me, back. I begin with those closest to reach, those easiest to kill. The thorns would doubtless cause me some pain, but not to the level of losing both legs. Would I do something like that? Would I smear my hands in the crimson of roses? The answer was...
さあ
The kid smiled. Like a devil, trying to force a contract and a pen into my hands.
恥じるなよ。揺れるのもまた人間だ。
Love your weakness.
安全圏でなら何とでもほざける。直面しないとわからないこともある。
Some emotions will only be known to one after they'd lost someone dear to them.
知らなかったんだ。しょうがねえさ。食わず嫌いっていうやつだよ。経験は想像を凌駕する。逆も真なりだが、そりゃ両方あり得るっつうこった。つまり現実は揺れてんだよ。今まで最悪だと思ってたもんが予想外にうまかった。なあ、よくある話だろうが、何を意固地になってやがる。ここには俺とお前しかいねえんだぜ。さらけ出そうや、今の素直な気持ちをよ。
He continued chattering while I stared at the roses in a daze. The truth that I denied started looking away from me and prayed with false. He destroyed everything with a single word.
お前の連れなら全員俺が殺しちまったよ。
Actually, no, with a single sentence, but... My whole being lit up like a raging bonfire.
日は古より変わらず星と競い定められた道を雷鳴のごとく疾走する
Mary's whole being lit up like a raging bonfire. Ren should not have allowed the ever beast to confess the truth. Above all else, he could not be allowed to acknowledge it.
そして早く何より早く永劫の円環を駆け抜けよう
For if he did, he would break, his world would fall apart, and she would never let that happen. She understood, Ren's feelings flowed into her, melting her from the inside. She failed to be of any use to him until this point. She dragged him down to this world of madness, plunged him into unimaginable torment, yet failed to save his heart. Enough, she was fed up. It was finally time for her to take a stand.
光となって破壊しろその一撃で燃やし尽くせ
What that would eventually lead to still remained vague and undefined in her mind. But she swore to get Ren out of this place alive. Both him and the last of those he held dear. A selfish wish it may be, but please hear me out. Let me do what I can. Close your eyes and ears. I shall end it all in the blink of an eye.
楚は誰も知らず届かぬ思考の創造我が渇望こそが原初の総合
Mari would extend the moment of infinity before the truth had time to sink in and break Ren's mind. She would use it to put everything to an end, and then disappear from the young man's life forever. I'm sorry. I really am. This would prove to be the first and last requiem. She delivered to the extraordinary that took hold on the poor man's soul.
ブリア
No one, herself included, had any place under the sun, Ren thought. Twilight shall turn to twilight, darkness shall turn to darkness. And so,
ファイン・ファウスト
please forgive me for borrowing your craving without permission. Good or evil, right or wrong, she would protect Ren no matter what.
オーベルテューレ
So let me embrace you just this once.
なるほど。
The kid's tone shifted and warped like the depths of the abyss. His true nature would be unveiled, an emotionless nil flowing in the darkness, no different from how Mari used to be.
よくあがく。お前たちにはまだ地獄がぬるいか。
He was not the being he made himself appear as. He had hundreds of thousands of faces, a grand amalgam not unlike this castle.
さらなる神部へ導こう。逃がさん、戻さん、溶けよ。落ちて散れよ。私がここにいる限り、誰も何も、光さえも外には出さん。
This was a devil. He had the same scent as the golden man she met in the castle. A star so akin to a black hole. His name was...
おいこらイザーク
What? The garden roses vanished.
勝手に人の中身使って遊んでんじゃねえよこいつら俺に用があるんだろ
A pallid man of bloodshot eyes smirked at Mari as she opened her eyes.
だったら直でこっちに持ってこいやこうまで熱心に追われるとよさすがに無視しちゃ悪いだろうが
あなた
She couldn't have forgotten him. This was the very man that forced Ren into a corner. Her heart told her she could not let him get away. She felt anger, clinging dead, Ren's feelings had poured into her, painting her colorless soul in a variety of hues. Not exactly happiness, nor clear-cut sorrow, for theirs was a play of poignant tragedy. At the same time, however, she felt fulfilled by the bond they ended up sharing, and she could not forgive herself for it. Mari would exact everyone's revenge, put an end to it all, making sure no such thing would ever happen again. She wished to return those days of bliss and genuine laughter back to Ren, and she hoped he'd let her embrace him one last time as they shared that joy in the end. If she couldn't do even that much.
なんだちっと印象変わったなまあなんでもいいさ来いよ一緒に踊ろうぜ
She would end up as nothing more but an evil spirit tormenting Ren. But the moment she tried taking her first step, the wall exploded as some terrible thing crashed through it. That was...
言ったはずだぞ。さらなる神部へ。
It was a beast clad in silver fur. Before Mari could react, it crashed into her and sent her flying. And if that wasn't enough, it vaulted after her with the zeal of a white wanderer. The pain was immense. It was the first time Mari had gotten hit by anyone.
けど嬉しい
She knew it was imprudent. This was hardly the time to get distracted. But the pain filled her with happiness.
レンの気持ちわか
His sensations, what he endured, what he vowed to overcome, they were all right here, and so she too would endure and overcome. She would make him praise her for being useful, and have him confess that he was glad to have met her in that subtly bashful tone of his. And for that, she would not lose, no matter who the opponent was. Right, what would he always say in a situation like that? Remember, it was something incredibly cool. Mary glared at the carnivore's silver light and took a deep breath.
私は負けない。ジャンル違いのさばってんじゃないわよ。
The world he created for had no place for monsters.
し
Wilhelm saw the two disappear in the depths of the corridor.
まあどうせそうなるだろうと思ったがよ。
Not that it made it any less irritating. Wilhelm calmed himself with a deep breath, then raised his face.
こらイザーク、てめえ調子いいこと言いやがって、しっかりかましてくれんじゃねえかよ。つっても、私に調子などというものはないってか？おう、だったらそりゃそれで構わねえがよ。
He made a sinister smile and in a low voice declared that he'd not let anyone interrupt him again. That was the one he'd never give up on.
なあ、俺の望みってのは今も昔も一つなんだからな。
He turned around and disappeared in the darkness, seemingly having lost all interest in the battle about to unfold within the walls of the castle.
間違ってもくたばるんじゃねえぞ、バカ野郎。てめえを消すのは俺なんだからな。
Who was he addressing? The one certainly about him were his starved eyes, burning crimson like a pair of roses. As the violent storm blew Alfheim apart, calm and deliberate steps, in polar contrast to the raging winds, crept through the castle. It was not like they had a particle goal. They were neither trying to hide nor lazing away from an exercise. Creeping was, indeed, the high speed they could master. As such, their master must have been an insect. It had no wings or feathers, and all out of its limbs only the right arm and the left leg remained. Pitiful, miserable, puny. It was rare for such an abject creature to exist in the gorgeous castle of gold. Its very existence soiled its surroundings, yet that thing laughed. It was not a laugh, born of madness. The creature no longer possessed the faculties to go insane. It left half its body parts lying on the bloody trail behind it. But then, why did it laugh?
痛い。
It was so painful.
目がくらむ。
His tongue trembled.
今、私はこんなにも。
He was so desperate to keep on living. He had been filled with delight. The pitiful insect crawling on the floor was one known as Valerian Trifa. Despite suffering a mortal wound, he slipped past the eyes of the raging beast as it lost its mind, and somehow managed to escape alive. It was not that hard. Shaber only reacted to life in his present state, and so that moribund Trifa barely registered to his senses. In short, all went according to the plan. In a way, one could call it success. But what kind of might welcome pain and dismemberment that severe? What kind of goal did he suffer all that for? Yet Trifa's smile endured as he slowly crawled onwards. His lips were neither twisted in self-scorn, nor did he choke on blood with regret in his heart.
申し訳ありませんね、リザ。それにマレウスも。結局、私はこういう男だ。いくら肝が据わったところで、性根はあまり変わっていない。まあ、すぐに参りますから、小言ならばその時に。今は目的を果たさねばなりません。
Before him lay the giant gates leading to the throne room. The priests, Useless and Rusalka presided to reach this place. No one could have broken through the battalion free alone, not to mention one of them constituted the priest's natural enemy. As such, realizing that the task was impossible on his own, he sacrificed the other two as pieces on a chessboard. He pitted Rusalka against Machina, the most problematic of them all. He used Lysa's and Eleanor's conflict to seamlessly discard Divine Weasel, and faced Schreiber himself, There he planned either to destroy or at least besmirch Albedo. And now was the moment of truth where he reached his ultimate goal.
開門
The path to the throne opened in response to his hoarse voice. His wish, his desire, all would be fulfilled. The lowliest, most wretched creature crawling upon this earth would now face the apotheosis of mankind, the ultimate goal.
来たか。大義だ、生産杯。いや、今は何と呼べばよいのかな。
Reinhardt addressed Trifa, who had sacrificed everything to brave the three hells and reach his throne, in the most soothing of tones. He had been the center of this universe. He, the preeminent and omnipotent, praised the struggle of the insect at his feet with the all-loving affection of a monarch.
実際、少なからず驚嘆したよ。K が私から離れられるとは、正直思ってもみなかった。おかげで楽しめたと言うべきだろうな。トウが、何が K をそうさせた？
さて。
Trifa's life was about to leave his mangled body that he held out for days long was a miracle in himself. It would not have been surprising in the least if he dropped dead the very next second. Yet he showed no signs of actually being in a hurry. In fact, he seemed to have been enjoying the compensation as his bloodless cheeks contorted in a faint, mangled smile.
おっしゃる意味がわかりませんね。ハイドリ卑怯。真が道家であることは、あなたにとって不都合でしょうか。私が変わったということが問題になると、あなたはおっしゃるのでしょうか。
問題がある、などとは言っておるまい。
Reinhardt answered with a smile. He of course knew everything. This conversation had been a repeat of one he had in ages past. To think he would obey for knowledge to such minute details. Such was Trifa's answer. Deliberately beating Reinhardt headrish against foreknowledge meant nothing but rebellion.
何がそうさせたなどと、それこそ愚問というものでしょう。私が己を曲げる可能性を持つとすれば、たった一つしかありえない。他ならぬテレジアが我が聖堂を歪め始めた。彼女に自覚はなかったでしょうが、あの選択はそういうことだ。
An internal split within the Obsidian Round Table, sowing the seeds of conflict among them could potentially snare the particular individual. He was not guided by logic. When asked what he based his conclusion on, he would not have been able to answer, but something made him suspect it to be true, dangerously so.
ヨハンは生きている。
And that was why he let that bomb drop. Would it turn out to be so, or not? If his only intention was to test his master, he showed too many cards doing so. Then why?
私はね、ハイドリ卑怯。ずっとわからなかったのですよ。テレジアを愛している。何よりも大事に思う。この気持ちが誰のものかわからず、見えず、迷い続けた。今回、彼女の無謀な真似も、もしやイザークの意志なのではと疑いましたよ。だってそうでしょう。彼はヨハンに逃げられている。故に捕まえようとしているのではと。そして仮にそうならば、私の愛は誰に向いているのだろう。どこから生まれているのだろう。考えて、考えて、考え続けても答えは出ない。
Thus, he had no choice but to verify it. He had to make a bet and observe the results to see what they would make him feel and how they would change him. Or to see if they changed him at all.
結果は今日。私の目論みは他ならぬテレジアにより崩されて、この身は生産杯と乖離を始めた。本来なら絶望して叱るべき事態でしょうが、 笑いましたよ。盛大に。なぜなら今も、この時も、私はテレジアを愛していると分かったからだ。
Which was why he instigated a loyal rebellion and paved the way to this outcome. One foot in the grave, Trifa sunk in triumphant jubilance. Reinhardt regarded the priest from above and gently parted his lips.
黄金の代行クリストフ・ローエン・グリーン。奇跡を得るためその座に固執し、60年間すがり続けた生産杯こそ K の業だ。なぜなら私の愛は破壊の女王。
ええ、私がそれを求める限り、この手は何も救えない。副首領閣下は正しかったというわけですね。私が逃げ続けている限り、そこには愛し子の屍が積み上がっていく。ならば前に向かうと悟ったまでです。我が手を引いてくれた最後の愛し子をこの忌まわしき地獄に落とさぬよう、落としてしまった子らを解き放てるよう、私は今ここにいるのです。ハイドリヒ教。
素晴らしい。
His praise came from the heart. Reinhardt was truly impressed by the priest.
カールの呪いよりの脱却、見事だ。未だ達せぬ者として先人に敬意を払おう。その身は光り輝いて見えるぞ、バレリアン・トリファ。 K は今真実の白鳥となったのだ。
光栄ですが気が早いですよ。
It was still uncertain whether his choice had broken through his creed.
テレジアが、愛し子たちが救われなければ意味などない。形だけを見るならば、私は彼らを追い詰めただけなのだ。
Indeed, everything had fallen into place in the most convenient manner for Reinhardt. It was all part of Trifa's plan, but it would also mean that the priest invited the guillotine to fall on his own neck.
それに正直、後ろ暗いこともある。私は私の都合のみで、テレジアに重い罪悪感を与えてしまった。リザを道連れに巻き込んだ。この所業はよこしまなる聖者のものに他ならない。故に。
ああ、分かっている。違える気はない。約束したであろう。
Whoever reached this throne would have their wish granted. He would promise to hear out all desires, even if it meant his own destruction. If Trifa wished for the liberation of both Rey and their children, he could not refuse.
城の方でな。私が当家と定めたものを受け取れば、英雄の願いを断れん。さあ、欲しい奇跡を言うがいい。
では。
Trifa made a slight pause before parting his lips. In just a few months, a tremendous bargain would be struck, one that could usher in the collapse of the Devil's Castle. The fate of the whole war depended upon Trifa's choice. What miracle would Trifa, the former weak saint and the breaker of struggles, desire from the Lord of the Dead?
一度でよい。イザークとお話になられてください。ハイドリヒ教。
何？
An unexpected, meaningless request. Even Reinhardt had to furrow his brows. The wish had been completely incomprehensible.
どういう意味だ？
言葉通り、そのままに。あなたは彼の出生をどう捉えておられるか。
どうとは何だ？
Reinhardt asked another question. The situation had now transcended the unusual and entered the realm of the outright abnormal.
眼中にないのでしょう。あなたにとって己以外は等しく破壊の愛を与える対象でしかない。誰が何者でどこより生じどこへ向かうかなどご興味ない。 故に考えたこともないのでしょう。私が先ほど申したことも聞き流しておられるのでしょう。
Failing to comprehend the origins and target of his love drove the priest insane, despite spelling it out to Reinhardt, not a single word reached the golden beast's heart. For the ghost possessed no such thoughts at all. His soul transcended mankind and was capable of engulfing the whole world in a monarch's equal love. His greed had been so indiscriminate that his very being refused to comprehend the notion of having someone special.
それをあなたに深く考えていただきたい。破壊の愛は真に全てを照らしているのか。私が望むのはそれのみです。親に見限られるこの嘆きなどもはや二度と見たくないのだ。
The flames of life burned fainter in Trifa's body with every passing moment. The relief of having fulfilled his goal finally robbing them of the former vigor that miraculously kept the priest alive for days long.
些細な見落としがあるのですよ。昔、この私が生産灰を試験的に賜った際、暗殺されたとして墓まで用意されていた玉体が、ほぼ完全な無防備になっていた一瞬の空撃。
June of 1942.
常より5倍は成長の早いイザークは、その8月に産声を上げる。そして彼の母親は、言うまでもなくリザ・ブレンナー。さあ、見えてくるものがあるでしょう。それと同じなのですよ。
Reinhardt remained silent, discerning about what could have been going on in his mind, or even if the story itself was true, was impossible. One thing remained certain, however, that the priest wore an expression of triumph as he finally slipped into the other world.
あなたは、強大すぎて見落としていることがある。イザークしかり。
And what?
どうかぜひとも、我が願いを聞き届けていただきたい。それさえ叶えば、私は本望。テレジアの、我が愛し子の勇気に準じたい。彼女が思い描いた理想の形に、私が最後のピースをはめたのだと。リザに自慢ができたなら、ああ、それはなんて幸せな。
He gave the final gasp, one laden with triumph and joy.
褒めてください。私は最後の最後。今この時だけは、逃げずに生を全うしたのだ。
Valerian, Trifa crumbled to dust, his remains dispersing in the air. Silence fell upon the lonesome throne room. Reinhardt stood up, walked to the place where the priest had perished, and kneeled down on one knee. He ran his fingers on the ground, that by now had nothing but traces of dust remaining on it. Even the blood was moments away from vanishing.
勝ち逃げか、神父よ。だが逃がさんぞ。
They were inside Glassheim, Weltal, the fifth universe of gold. It was the pantheon of those who had died in battle, a hell of infinite resurrections. As such, it would not have been impossible to revive Trifa here and now in order to make him finish his line. None who came back to life here as Einherjar could defy Reinhardt.
K の工場、興味深い。これより無限の彼方まで私を楽しませると約束しろ。であるならば、一時の眠りを許してやろう。契約外だが、これも褒美の一種と思う。ああ、心配するな。願いは叶えて使わそう。だがその前に、
The summer night and the crimson nightness manifested behind Reinhardt as he raised his face. Both of them ended their respective missions, eradicating Rosalga and Lisa, and returned to their master's side. Reinhardt did not turn back as he gave his battalion commanders the extensions of his own limbs, a new order.
最後の客をもてなそう。加減はいらん。本気でやれ。ああ、今は無性にそんな気分だ。私を楽しませるがいい。
ヤボール、マインヘル。
The whirlwind had been drawing close. Lo, it was at the very doorstep.
これが DS 入れの前哨戦だ。さあ、存分に乱れようか。
A battle cry shook the walls of the castle and the gates leading to the throne room shattered to pieces with a deafening explosion. The guests had arrived. How about we find out who the guests are? In the next episode, because it's after 4 AM and I'm falling asleep slowly. Well, maybe not, but I'm really sleepy. And I need to get some rest, so I shall continue recording tomorrow, and for me tomorrow. For you tomorrow, it will be next episode, so yeah. Hope to see you then, right? Bye bye.